First, we are going to talk about the function manuals and job profiles. The directors need to make decisions about projects or activities of the company. This position requires a degree or doctorate in business administration or a career in connection with the position. You need to know 2 languages or more. The administrators need to write, file, and review all the documents such as receipts, delivery notes, reports, and others. This position requires a bachelor's or university degree from a business administration career or others in connection with the position. The accountants requires a bachelor's or university degree in accounting or careers in connection. The marketers requires a bachelor's or university degree in marketing, management, and sales or career in connection with the position. The app supervisors need to monitor the application, errors, and appropriate uses among other duties. The position requires knowledge of systems and software, university degree in computer or system engineering. The nutritionist requires a bachelor's degree in nutrition and diet or careers connected with nutrition knowledge. The trainers do exercise routine, monthly verification of the client's progress according to the objective, and other duties. This position requires a certification in increased muscle mass or another certification connected with a position. The certificates can be found in the links that you see in the presentation. More positions need knowledge of it.
The process diagram graphically represents different stages of the process and their interactions to facilitate understanding of each operation in the specific area. In the first stage of the process in the marketing plan, it's essential to know how many users enter or interact with the application. Say funnel will be able to segment report based on user activity group, and then in such a way that will know how many users have the level efficiency to improve their engagement. In the duration of the session indicates the average time with the user are dedicating the application by individual session. The session interval show how often user open the application. The time in the application serves to identify how often the application is being used. Through the use of the application, the behavior of the user with them, the application can be observed. So at key sessions, indicate the number of users how download and install the application. Analyzing rotation allows you to determine what works and what doesn't the application. And finally, the useful life will allow you to make forecasts about for future launch and capital needs.
About the macro location will be the country of Mexico. The country of Mexico was chosen because it's where the practice of sport has intensified the most. In addition, according to Legis Comex, Mexico attracts the fitness industry, being a market with a great business opportunity. A Nielsen survey also shows that 67% of the Mexican population consulted say they want to lose weight with some type of physical activity, and considering that 1980% of Mexicans don't exercise. The magnitude of this business is very profitable. The Mexican cities with the highest demand are Guadalajara, Jalisco, Monterrey, Nuevo León, and Cancun. Also, below is a table with the PESTEL evaluation of Mexico. After evaluating the current situation, we find first is obesity is already a public health problem. Based on PESTEL, in terms of the trend and business opportunity of our service is optimal, since the income would help a number of people who need to exercise without leaving home and want to lose weight. We also add that the COVID pandemic keeps thousands of people at home for much longer, and with the limitation of going to the gyms. The idea is to take advantage of the opportunity to offer a service to these people who have a complete healthy kit with exercises and at the same time optimize their time at home.
Geolocalization. The main places in Mexico City where will be located are in Polanco, Coyoacán, La Condesa, and Tlalpan. It was seen that it was feasible to focus on these areas due to the demand that exists. Since there are many people interested in exercising, the gyms that exist don't satisfy the demand. We could turn this problem into an opportunity for our app. After that, you can see the stakeholders map where the information of the interesting groups was captured. This graph shows the type of interaction groups that our app, business, and its activities have with the different groups or people that are affected by them. You can see who is part of internal and external part of the company, where internal part is made up directors, employees, owners, and in the external part, advertising, competitors, clients, among others.
To create an application, we consider use the tool Apple Pie because all the benefits that it has. As we can see in this picture, this app has 3 ways to pay, and we choose the basic one that has a cost of $16 per month. Here we can see some important characteristics that this app has, but the most important are: when Apple Pie creates our application, we can send notifications, monetize with ads, and also we can see the view statistics performance. Apple Pie would create functionality of a GPS that would be useful for our app, but it also has analytics of our app in real time. And also it offers a functionality to social appointments. But who's gonna supervise this app? Well, here's the profile of the 3 supervisors that we plan to have. They will be responsible for the creation, maintenance, and implementation of the source code that integrates the application, performs monthly support, and monitoring of the application. The essential duties that our supervisor would do. This supervisor would monitoring the application, the errors, and appropriate use. Also, they would have monthly reports on the use of the application, optimization according to the customer needs, and pay attention to the interface for an improvement in the design.
Another important resource is to publish our app to the Play Store and App Store platforms so the customer can download our app free. To do this, the following payments must be made so that our application can be enabled on the platforms. To publish our application on Play Store, it is mandatory to create a Google Play developer account. The registration fee is a one-time payment of $25 for 498 Mexican pesos, and all the information that we provide when the registration will be seen in the store later. On the other hand, to publish our app in the App Store requires 2 basic services that are free. First, the App Developer Program, that is a platform that offers help for the development of iOS application, and the iTunes Connect link to it. To publish the app, it is mandatory to pay $99 or 1,072 Mexican pesos annually.